I'm John Baer from Lidditz Precision Products, and I thought we'd go over a few of the features and just the overall design of the freedom cleaning machine. Of course, we have a 4-line 40-character display with 4 buttons corresponding to each line of the display. Here's your jar cover. Keeps the jars covered during operation. The ultrasonic head is here. In our machine, the ultrasonic head goes into each jar. So we have ultrasonic action, which can be turned on and off at your discretion, in each jar. We're not a machine where we just ultrasonically wash and hope for the best during the rinse cycles. So baskets fit with bayonet fitting. Jars come out. One of the features we have is a removable index table. So you can actually take this off, clean it, clean under the machine if you spill fluids. The downside is don't turn the machine upside down without taking the index table off. Of course, to run the machine, you don't want to have the lids on. So, index table, jar cover, 4-line display, we'll also show you here a little bit about the user interface. We'd like to think that we've done a great job with that. It's all very intuitive, and that's the feedback that we have been getting. You have 4 options when you turn the machine on. Run a user program. You're the user. That's your program. Those are the programs that you have decided that are best for your operation. One for pocket watches, one for wrist watches, maybe a dry only cycle. It's your choice. Go home just zeros the machine. So that means lift axis all the way up, index at 0, that's go home. Program edit. So if you want to change a program, you go to program edit. And manual move. So let's jump down to manual move. If you want to just physically move the machine by hand, go to manual move. Sometimes some will be blanked out. For instance, up is blanked out because you're already up. You can't go that way. So here's down, for instance. And index. Whoops, it won't let me index because your jar cover's down. It's worried about a crash. So please move lift up to the top first. So if you see any of these blanked out, you'll know why. It's because it's designed that way. So now we can go to index, we can go forwards, we can go reverse. This can be handy for changing the fluids. It makes it somewhat easier to get to that back jar. We can go back to lift, okay? But I'm just going to cancel out of that and go home. So, next one would be program or edit a program. 2 ways to do that. If you have a program that's in the machine and you want to make a slight modification, you want to edit a program. If you're just starting from scratch, pick a new program. So in this case, do we want to make a new program? I would say no. So we're going to edit a program. Which program do we want to edit? Right now, we're going to be editing program 1, or we can edit program 7, or 6, or 10. So you pick the program you want to edit, accept, and here we go. Jar 1 agitate time is 5 minutes. I'll accept that. I'll say that's okay. Okay. I'm going to go through all the stations of the machine. Jar 5. Let's say the only thing I wanted to change was the dry time. So we're going to take that up to 9 minutes. I'm going to accept. Do I want to save that or do I want to review it? I'm happy with it. I'm going to save it. So that's editing a program. We can also create a brand new program. So do we want to create a brand new program? Let's say yes. Pick your agitate times, right? Accept. Pick your agitate speeds, whether you want the ultrasonic on or off. Now we're into jar 2. Okay, jar 3, jar 4, jar 5. Dry time is at 3 minutes. Now, because we're creating a new program, do you want to save it? And I'm going to say yes. We have to tell it in what memory position to save it in. Do we want to make that program 1, program 2? Let's say we want to put it in program 8. Tells you what the cycle time is. So we saved a brand new program in position 8. So you understand program edit, manual move. We do go home and run a user program is just pick a program that you would like to run. For instance, we just reprogrammed program 8 and accept, and that'll start your cycle. When you do run a cycle, let's run a program here. Let's run program number 1. Which we don't have any baskets on at the moment, but we can pause and we can resume and pause and resume. Okay. Or we can cancel. It says basically, I'm done. I want to quit what I'm doing. So that cancels out that programming. The program's still in there, but the machine says we're not going to run that program anymore. And one of the easiest ways then to get back to the beginning would be to go home. Of course, another option, I'm going to cancel to go home. Another option to go home, because we're only 1 jar away from going in the reverse direction, is by saying manual move. We're up the whole way. We're going to index. We're going to reverse. Cancel. Go home just for fun. And assuming I'm not going to run a cycle, manual move, down. So that should give you a pretty good idea of how our user interface works. Again, we like to think that it's extremely intuitive, and thank you for watching.